Petey Chapter 19. Before Trevor left that day, Sissy explained to him the process of getting a new wheelchair. "I can take the pictures," she said, "but Petey will need a physical therapist evaluation. After that, you must work with the medical supply company." She paused. "Where will you get the money?" "I have an idea," Trevor said excitedly, "but I need positive vibes." "Okay, here's positive vibes." Sissy wrinkled her nose, pursed her lips, and extended her long fingers toward Trevor like a sorceress. They both cracked up laughing. "Here's the phone number of one company in Billings and of a therapist who might help," she said. Trevor left, giddy with excitement. Before his parents got home, he rode his bicycle to restaurants, asking them to save large coffee cans. After explaining his plan, most restaurants were glad to help. But it was too late to make phone calls to the medical supply place. But tomorrow was Saturday. He would call then. That night, Trevor told his parents all about Petey and about getting a new wheelchair. "Is this okay with the nursing home?" Trevor's father asked. "Yeah, they don't mind. Nobody there has time to take Petey for walks. This afternoon I took him fishing," Trevor said. "He caught 7 fish. I only caught 1. Can you believe it? The guy is incredibly lucky." Trevor's mother spoke up. "I'm a little concerned you aren't making friends your own age at school. Why are you getting so involved with this old man?" Trevor wished he knew how to explain. The problem was, he didn't exactly understand it himself. "You wouldn't understand," he mumbled. "Try us," his dad said. "Okay, I'll bring Petey by to meet you guys." His parents exchanged glances as Trevor left. Early the next morning, Trevor got up and collected coffee cans in big plastic sacks tied to his bicycle handlebars. In a way, Trevor was glad to have the distraction of raising money for the wheelchair because he hadn't made any real friends at his new school. Why should he? Every time he made new friends, his parents found better jobs and moved. By late afternoon, Trevor had collected nearly 50 cans. He had no idea how much a wheelchair cost, but it couldn't be more than a fancy bicycle, maybe $200 or $300. Next, Trevor made phone calls. After the first one, his head was spinning. The medical supply company said that, depending on the modifications, a good wheelchair could cost over $3,000. $3,000, Trevor groaned. "I can't come up with $3,000. But already he had built up Petey's hope. Dialing one more number, Trevor tried to calm himself down. He needed to think straight. "Hello, this is Georgia Adams," said a pleasant voice. "Hi, are you a physical therapist?" "Yes, may I help you?" Trying to sound calm, Trevor explained why he had called. "Do you have the funding for a wheelchair?" "Not yet, but Georgia Adams interrupted. "If you don't have the money yet, you're getting ahead of yourself." Trevor took a deep breath. "I'll make you a deal. If I can come up with the money for a wheelchair, will you do the evaluation for free?" She paused. "Okay, it's a deal. We need more people like you who care." "Thanks," Trevor said, hanging up. Having done all he could today, Trevor pedaled his bicycle to the nursing home. He still had time to take Petey shopping. Petey's face beamed with anticipation as they walked to the store, but he seemed puzzled. "Wah," he kept adding. "We're going to Kmart, Petey. That's a big store where people buy things." Why do they buy things? Well, because they need things. Wah. Suddenly, Trevor realized that Petey had no idea what shopping was. Was it possible that he had never been to a store in his entire life? "Petey, when we get there, I'll show you." Petey nodded impatiently. Soon, Trevor rolled Petey across the Kmart parking lot. Out front, children rode bouncing animal machines while their parents deposited quarters. Petey stared at the children in the moving machines. Oh boy! Staring, Petey puzzled. "Wah!" Trevor balked. "Petey, they put money in the machines to make them bounce. It's fun for the children." Petey still shook his head, confused. As they entered the store, Petey's eyes darted about. Bright, flashing lights, music in the air, children's screams, food smells, everything bombarded Petey at once. He squealed with delight. People turned and stared, not hiding their curiosity or disgust. A tall, attractive woman walked toward them. Smiling, Petey flapped his bent arms. "Ow! Ow!" he called, his eyes filled with anticipation. The lady regarded Petey without smiling. Trevor spoke loudly as the woman walked past. He said hello. She ignored Trevor as well. "Why?" Petey asked, looking puzzled. "Why didn't she say hello?" Trevor bit an angry lip. "Dad says beauty is only skin deep, but ugliness goes all the way to the core." Petey laughed. "Ugh," he grunted. Then a stack of brightly colored boxes caught his eye. "Why?" he asked, motioning with his chin. "Those are boxes of pop." "Oh boy!" Petey's eyes darted to another object. "Wah! That's a microwave oven." "Wah! It heats up food," Trevor added. Petey looked puzzled. "This must be like going to Disney World for you," Trevor said. Petey looked up, still not understanding. "Never mind, Petey. Compared to the nursing home, this must be incredible." "Oh, yeah," Petey shouted, failing to notice the people staring, ducking down side aisles, or pretending not to see him as they passed. One set of parents regarded Petey fearfully and pulled their children to their side. "Oh, goo," Petey said. "No good," Trevor agreed. During their walk at Kmart, only 2 people smiled and said hello to Petey. Trevor wanted to hug them. Petey insisted on knowing the name and purpose of hundreds of items. Trevor never realized how many objects were boxed with labels that someone like Petey could not read. Trevor felt like a bumbling fool. How was he supposed to describe how toy airplanes flew, how boats floated, how inner tubes worked, the purpose of tools, and silly things like perfume? Petey loved the perfume. He wanted to smell every sample. For some, he closed his eyes in bliss, as if he were feeling the fragrance. When they left Kmart, it was getting late, but Trevor asked Petey, "Hey, would you like to meet my parents?" Oh, yeah, Petey exclaimed. They stopped twice for repairs on the wheelchair before making it to the house. Trevor parked Petey on the front lawn and went in to get his parents. As his parents walked hesitantly from the front door toward Petey, Trevor saw in their eyes the same look of fear and disgust he had seen at Kmart.